Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hopefully you had a productive week and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first, our brand new challenge is upon us and it's Friday, which means no Gungans. Speaking of Gungan challenges, data mine has been released with the game update on Wednesday, and it seems like we have one more Gungan challenge on Monday, and then when Jar Jar event drops next week, then the following Monday no more Gungan challenges. So we'll see, will they just stop doing them for the time being, or will now they be every other week now that Jar Jar will be released? I don't know, I guess we will have to wait and see on that one. So this one, while you can get max crate, is by no means a cakewalk, especially if you don't have solid Tuskens. You might struggle here to get red crate, but hopefully what I'll show you, it'll help you out making good progress towards earning it. As always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats first, then show you the battles. So I got 3 battles in total for you today. The first one will be Jedi Knight Luke lead with Boba Sign of Jango for the momentum feat, in case you do have them but you don't have a good Tusken squad. Then the second one will be a full Tusken squad, and then the third finally for the remaining no leader feat. Again, YouTube chapters will be below if you want to skip through. Otherwise, let's go ahead and review the modifier for Lothal Rebellious. It's nothing too crazy here. I guess a bit of RNG in here, so whenever one ally uses special ability during the turn, they call a random other ally to assist. So then I guess it depends, like when enemies using special abilities, who they're calling to assist, when you do it, who you call for assist. Obviously sometimes it can make a difference if they keep calling somebody that does big damage to assist or not. For example, if you call one of your guys to assist that applies tenacity down or removes buffs or something like that, can help you. A bit of RNG in this one, but other than that, not a very powerful modifier from that point of view. And let's go ahead and now look at the player modifier, the Tusken one. It's quite a lengthy one, but the most obviously important piece of mechanics here is the weakest enemy gets ambushed on them, and then you can target them and you can ignore taunt to target them, but if they're going to stealth, then you can't. So it's not exactly like a mark, it's almost a mark but not really. So Chopper will start with ambushed on him, and then if he goes into stealth, because he will also have VIP on him, then you won't be able to target him once he's in stealth. A little bit annoying, but I wanted to highlight. And also what we get as well on top of it, whenever Tusken enemies they deal damage to the enemy that's got ambushed on them, they're gaining extra stacks of momentum, which obviously will juice up your Tusken squad and do lots of bonuses for you. Now in terms of the droid modifier, it's not that great, to be honest. Yeah, they get a little bit of protection recovery, a bit of target lock, a little bit of extra offense, but nothing too crazy. But it's not like they need it, because with BB-8 in there, right, with a full droid squad, they will all be gaining 40% turn meter at the start of the battle. So outrunning them, even with Galactic Legends, is a bit of a challenge. It's something I wanted to highlight. And of course, Sorties AoE, you're gonna feel it, trust me. In terms of the feats, we have to win with a full team of Tusken units, and win without using a leader in the leading slot, and finally win after gaining momentum 150 times. So first I will tackle the momentum feat. If you don't have Tuskens, I wanted to make sure to cover that first. So in the past, what we were doing is you could do like a Jedi Master Luke lead with Watt, so you put tank tech on Jedi Master Luke, get it that way. But because these guys are very quick, I think using Jedi Knight Luke lead might be a bit better, just because obviously you will slow them down. And then you can still use Jedi Master Luke and Watt, maybe instead of Hermit Yoda and Brood Alpha. That could be a nice comp. But again, I'm trying to do this without Galactic Legends. So just showing you the mods here, just that you see what I was working with. So for Jedi Knight Luke lead, you want him obviously to be slow. So I just put my Droids mod set on him, just to be very slow. So when obviously he does get his first turn, he reduce the speed of the enemies to his base speed. So then you can start running circles around this. The rest of the guys don't have that amazing mods on them, definitely room for improvement, but you will definitely want to have as much speed as you can on these guys to improve your chances of winning. because obviously they will be at 120, 130 speed, so you can take more turns and keep them under control. Alright, let's hop in the battle. Let me show you how this team works. So we need Han to stun Sortie, otherwise Sortie's AoE is gonna wipe out probably half of your team, if not more. Get a stun on Sortie. Then it's good to have a pre-taunt, like if you do have Geo Brute Alpha, it's good because you can resummon the tank back. Again, a bit of RNG. Hopefully everybody survived at this point. I needed, I think, to restart 3 times in order for everybody to survive. Hermit Yoda gets a turn, uses Hero's Arise, which gives Luke a turn, then Luke gets a turn, mass stun on everybody, and at the same time reduces speed on everybody, so now they're very slow. I'm gonna save the stun for Han when Sortie is not stunned, so we can keep Sortie stunned. At this point, she does not have tenacity down yet, so I didn't want to waste my stun because she will resist. So instead, I just started they're attacking IG. Let's give Master's Training over on Boba, so he gets called to assist, he gets that momentum going, and now that he's got enough stacks of momentum, his AoE will land tenacity down on the enemies. So now we can actually land a stun over with Han on Sortie. We can call here with Jedi Wheel again Boba for assist, another AoE coming, more momentum, reapplying tenacity down, healing up the team. And there we go, we got tenacity down now on Sortie, so Han can land the stun. And that's how we will now be keeping Sortie under control, with Boba constantly landing tenacity down, and then obviously between the stuns on Luke and stun from Han, you can just basically keep her stun locked permanently. We'll be working on Trip next, because he can do some good damage as well. So let's try to keep him under control as well, but we do have our tank back resummoned. So in case he does get a turn, you know, he'll just take care of Geo Brute, and then we can resummon him. Again, just keep spreading my Master's Training on the rest of the team. There we go. Boom. Again, reapplying tenacity down. A bit of annoying there. BB-8 is counterattacking again, making sure to save Han's stun for when Sortie is not stunned, so you can keep her stun locked at all times. Other than that, again, keep reapplying stuns whenever you can, taking care of BB-8. Then you will have to take care of Chopper next. Otherwise, Sortie is almost unkillable because of the whole VIP mechanics, right? So eventually you do get Sortie down, but here I was just kind of stalling the battle, making sure I get my momentum feed done. And then eventually Chopper popped out of stealth anyways, because he put a taunt up. So that's when Chopper puts the taunt up. You can go ahead. Obviously at this point everybody had Master's Training on them already, so when Chopper did put up his taunt, I just put Master's Training on everybody, mass assist, finish off Chopper, and from here on out again just kind of keeping Sortie here under control, constantly keeping her stun locked. And because Jedi Luke on his basic is dispelling buffs, obviously he can slowly work her down, work around her protection up. And again we get here Master's Training on everybody called for assist, finishing off Sortie, and this now completed for me the momentum feat. Again, probably a few different ways to approach this. Again, with Jedi Master Luke might be a bit easier, but obviously for those of you who don't have him, Jedi Luke lead also works. And now for the Tuskens, now all of my Tuskens are Relic 5, so I didn't have that much of a problem, but they all have like just some average random 5-dot mods on them. So I would imagine maybe with some good RNG, if you keep restarting until Sortie starts off with her basic, I think that even like Gear 12 Tusken squad, if you do more than first survivability, they could actually get something to work. So let me know in the comments below what was working for you in terms of getting tier 10 done. But the Relic 5, I didn't have to remod, just some really bad mods on them, 5-dot mods. They were still able to get the job done. It wasn't pretty, but yeah, was able to get it done in the end. Unfortunately, Chieftain, because of the taunt, didn't make it, but still the others were able to carry the battle. One important thing here is, do not dispel taunt from Chopper with the ability from Warrior, because then once you remove taunt, we'll go into stealth and you won't be able to target him, which means you won't be able to stack up extra amount of momentum. Now once you do defeat Chopper the first time, he gets revived because of the revive mechanics that Sortie has. but once it's revived, no more VIP on Chopper, which means you cannot actually dispel buffs on him if you want, and you can keep target him. He will not go back to stealth. As you can see, after the initial link opening sequence, you know, we are kind of started rolling on these guys with all the stuns and damage over times, and then you just keep moving target on whoever's got ambush mechanics on them next. As you can see, we are surviving here Sorty's AoE at this point as well. The extra defense, I guess, from the Tusken modifier helping us with surviving. Just down to Sorty, hit full auto, and you should be good to go here. Seem like a Genite look warrior. She on her special ability, she's removing buffs, and that's how you can then slowly work her down, get around all that protection up she's getting whenever she deals damage. And eventually warrior will knock Sorty down and complete your Tusken feat, and as well your momentum feat, obviously, if you didn't do that with Boba. So there you go, the two, I guess, more challenging feats done, and let's go ahead and finish the last one. So as always, for these no lead feats, we're kind of using Malak lead. Again, using Galactic Legends would make this easier, but if you know it's some sort of seed lineup with Treya and Nihilus will work. Again, bringing in Han for stunning Sorty, so you slow her AoE down in the opening sequence. Here we go. Because everybody's fear already, is no point wasting fear at this point. I'll just do a basic here on BB-8. I will save Isolate once I can actually target Sorty. In the meantime, I'll just keep working down BB-8. Alright, let's go ahead and increase cooldowns if we can. Perfect. Come on. BB-8, finish him. There we go, BB-8 done, the revive done. Now we can actually target Sorty with the fear ability, fearing entire team. We do a drain, I'll just keep working down BB-8. Now Sorty is in the open still, so let's go ahead and isolate her. Again, increasing heal cooldowns. We don't want her unleashing another AoE on our team at this point. That's why I'm just gonna constantly increasing her cooldowns if you can. Do an AoE shock here, still kind of working on BB-8. Just want to get him down because I don't want him spreading, you know, the secret intel, potentially getting to an illuminated destiny, boosting the offense for these droids. I did not want to do that. Everybody's fear, I guess. We'll just go after Trip in the meantime. One more turn to annihilate. Let's increase cooldowns yet again, just to make sure they don't unleash any AoEs on us anymore. Okay. Come on, Alice, we're waiting for you to take a turn. Get in here. Come on. Malak doing his thing, taunting like a champ. Let's go ahead and do a drain and trip. There we go. And Alice in here, getting in here. And I think Sorty, and at this point, I just hit autoplay because, you know, the Sorty is really the biggest threat with her AoE. Everybody else we can sort of survive at this point. Just hit full auto, let the AI take care of this. Final drain for Malak, and this now for me completed the no leader feat and unlocked max crate. So it's good to get a red crate finally after all the Gungan challenges on Monday. So let's enjoy it, and I guess we'll be back on Monday with another Gungan challenge, which means, I don't know, hopefully I'll have Jar Jar unlocked, but I guess does his event start in the evening? And then anyway, it'll probably take me a few days to relic him up. So I think still on Monday, even though I will be unlocking Jar Jar, I'll still be doing a video without him, just because I don't want to wait with the video until, I don't know, you know, first day when I finally have him relicked up or something, because I do not have gear stashed up for him to get him straight there, because I wasted all my resources on getting, what is it, Padawan, as well as Master, so the new guys, up to gear 13, so all my stash is gone, so I'm out of it. So it'll take a few days before I get Jar Jar up and running as well. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on Monday, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.